In the summer of 1994, a weather research team in the Nevada desert recorded 19 seconds of radio interference at exactly 3:33 a.m. When technicians isolated the recording from the desert static, they found a human voice. The speaker sounded exhausted, repeating a single instruction over and over: do not let it see the sky. Military and satellite systems failed to identify any broadcast hardware in the area. No source was located, and the signal did not appear again for over 30 years. In 2028, astrophysicist Dr. Ethan Walker discovered that the archived recordings contained a background hum mirroring cosmic radiation patterns. This diagram compares standard radio wave degradation against the Nevada signal. While a typical broadcast dissipates into noise over long distances, this waveform remained perfectly clear despite originating from a region of space 12 billion light-years away. On September 14, 2028, a new transmission arrived at the same time and duration. Observatories in America, Canada, Germany, Australia, and Japan all received the message simultaneously. No known technology can broadcast a signal that maintains such clarity across that distance or synchronizes across global receivers with such precision. The event suggests a calculated, highly advanced orchestration. Shortly after the broadcast, telescopes detected a mass moving beyond Pluto. The object emitted no light and reflected absolutely no radiation, appearing only as a hole in the starlight. This plot shows the object's trajectory. It ignores the standard elliptical orbits governed by solar gravity, instead executing sharp changes in direction and rapid acceleration. Gravitational data indicates the mass is larger than Earth itself, though it remains visually undetectable. Dr. Walker noted the phonetic rhythm of the 1994 recording matched the specific meter of Sumerian protective incantations. This linguistic connection led him to Mesopotamian clay tablets that describe a celestial entity called the Sleepless One, a cosmic watcher hidden by a gate. Similar warnings appear in the records of medieval monks and indigenous legends across multiple continents. These completely disparate cultures all describe a vast ancient intelligence waiting in the darkness for a door to open. By October, the object entered Earth's orbit. Global communications began to fail as cities enforced mandatory nighttime curfews. Imaging of the object, nicknamed the Black Eye, revealed a surface of shifting, impossible geometries. Researchers who observed the raw footage for prolonged periods suffered from nausea and acute memory loss. Reports of missing persons increased rapidly. The disappearances followed a distinct pattern, only outdoors, under clear night skies. Surveillance footage from a parking lot shows the mechanism of these events. A person's shadow stretches unnaturally, moving independent of the person. Moments later, both the individual and the shadow vanish without a struggle. Curfews and grounded flights failed to stop the phenomenon. Entire neighborhoods were found empty by morning. The entity functions as a mechanism for consuming local reality, systematically removing individuals from the physical environment. Every communication device on the planet activated at once to display a 3-word message: "It sees you." A global power failure followed immediately. During that 60-minute blackout, over 2 million people disappeared. Dr. Walker analyzed the audio frequencies of every warning since 1994, seeking a spatial origin for the broadcasts. By plotting the signal decay over 30 years, Walker created a map of the transmission paths. The signals converge on a single coordinate deep within Antarctica. Satellite scans of the location reveal a vast structure buried beneath miles of ice, predating human civilization. The transmission path indicates the warnings originated from beneath the Antarctic ice rather than from outer space. An international expedition reached the coordinates and breached the ice, discovering an underground chamber of massive proportions. The chamber contains thousands of black pillars surrounding a circular opening that extends into an abyss. Repeating symbols on the pillars depict a celestial iris being sealed beneath stone layers, surrounded by glyphs representing a state of permanent containment. The architecture functions as an automated planetary alarm system, designed to broadcast warnings when the containment field is compromised. The voices in the recordings were not calls for help, they were the automated security protocols of an ancient machine. As the team investigated the abyss, the machine activated. Energy surges ripped through the facility, causing the ice shelf to shift. Within the abyss, 2 enormous eyes opened. They appeared to look through reality itself, connecting with the entity in orbit. The facility collapsed shortly after the eyes opened. Dr. Walker was one of the few to escape before the mission was classified and scrubbed from public record. Every year on September 14th, the transmission repeats. The voice sounds less human with each broadcast, repeating the same 19-second warning. Ethan Walker's final report details the most critical discovery. The gate in Antarctica was designed to be locked from the outside. If the lock is on the exterior of the world, then Earth is the containment vessel, and humanity is inside the cell with the prisoner.